Whatever happened to Octomom? Remember Octomom?
No.
No?
No, I've never heard of Octomom.
What?
Mm-mm. I have no idea what you're referring to.
There was a mom who she was like a single mom, and she had 8 children.
Okay. No,
She had 8 kids.
Yep. No, I was totally misunderstanding you because I was thinking like Octomom, like she had 8 tentacle arms. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to My Darling's Distractions. I got it right on the first try.
You did it.
It's my first one. This is episode 5. My name is Luke, and with me is my lovely wife, Deb.
Yep, I'm here.
Thanks for joining me, Deb.
Hello.
Deb, how are you enjoying this? We're recording this on a very rainy day.
It's rainy here in the heartland today, but I like rainy days.
I do too. Deb, I think maybe an opinion I have that's maybe not popular. I think I like rainy days better than sunny days.
Better? Like,
no.
Just across the board better?
Like, if it was a day and I had nothing planned and the whole day to myself, I think I'd prefer it to be a rainy day than a sunny day.
Oh, me too. I think if I don't have anything going on, it's nice to know that it's raining outside and it's okay for me to stay inside and watch a movie or two. Mm-hmm. And I think if it were a nice day, I would feel like I needed to go out and enjoy it somehow.
You have this weird thing where I feel like anytime it's nice out, you feel like you owe it to nature to be outside.
Yeah.
Like if it's ever nice out and you've spent like time inside, you're like, oh, what a waste. Or like if our kids are inside, you're like, this is not okay. It's too sunny. We have to be outside.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I owe anything to nature. Like, sure, if I get a good day, I'll go outside, but like I don't feel like I have to go outside.
You feel okay by staying inside. I do. If there's a day where I think all I have to do is stay home, it makes me feel a little crazy, like especially if it's nice out. Like, well, I should get out and enjoy the day somehow, or just get out of the house. And it's not even always necessarily to like go for a hike or
just to literally be
just
outside.
To literally just leave the house.
Mm-hmm. Breathe fresh air.
Yeah, feels like you have to do it.
All right, well, that was Weathercast with
But today's nice. It's kind of a nice day just to stay home today. I'm enjoying it.
Weather talk. But that's not the reason we're here, Deb. We are here because, each episode we take a look at something that the other person, our darling, is distracted by. And And so, we're going to take a look at something. I'm going to kind of be running this episode, and so we're going to take a look at something that I think that you can be distracted by, or something that's kind of a thing that you're interested in.
Yeah,
and then
I want to apologize, Luke, that I have not prepared another episode for you. That's
okay. I think I've talked about this, and the fact that my interests are so quirky is probably not the word, because that insinuates that there's something like adorable or cute about them.
Yeah,
I think my interests are so specific and maybe just uninteresting to most people that I think it makes a lot of sense that.
See, I think that's on me then to make it interesting. But they are interesting. I think you might have a little bit more time on your hands to. Put together an episode.
Like when you come home every night and have to like sit and grade papers and stuff like that. So
yes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Okay, so Deb, any guesses on what you think we're going to be talking about?
I'm a little nervous.
Are you? Okay.
I am, because
you feel like we've gone through all your big things?
we've done Jurassic Park, we've done oldies music.
Mm-hmm. What else is there?
Well, what else did we? Those were the two. We've done a little bit of Disney with Paige, Little Women, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, what else is there? Am I even really going to know very much about what you've prepared today?
All right, so we will see. Deb, today's topic is the long-awaited Jeff Goldblum episode.
Oh, good. Oh, no. Okay. Who's going to... look at this. I'll... Hold it right there. Yep. Oh, you... Very... I'm so... I don't want to talk about that.
Yes. Oh no, I don't know if I know very much.
I know. So here we will find out is it just infatuation or is it true fanship?
Right.
Right. So we're talking today about the actor, musician, entrepreneur, probably Jeff Goldblum.
Comedian.
I was going to say his middle name, and I realized I didn't know his middle name.
Oh, really?
Do you?
Is that one of the questions?
I don't know.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
That's not one of the questions.
Oh, man.
All right. So
well, then I'll just tell you.
Oh, okay. Jeff
Lynn
Goldblum. Jeff Lynn Goldblum. All right. So, Deb.
I think it's Lynn.
Jeff,
it's a woman's name.
So, Jeff, inevitably, I'm positive you're listening to this episode.
Right, yeah. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, Deb apologizes if she got your...
I do know it's a woman's name because I saw him
it's
on...
not.
It is.
Lynn's a woman's name always?
Well, not always, no.
Yeah, okay.
But I do know that it's like... Okay, so he was on James Corden, that show, like
Corbin?
one of... Corden, I think it is. One of his, like, in his first season of late night shows, he had Jeff Goldblum come on, and it was the most hilarious episode. They went to someone's house and filmed the whole episode in someone's living room.
Oh my goodness.
And James and Jeff had a bonding moment because they realized both of them had middle names that were actually like a woman's name.
Middle name.
No, just like a woman's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something that you could be easily teased for, maybe if you were younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My heart goes out to you, Jeff. Well, okay, so Deb, let's talk a little bit about Jeff. Well, actually, we're going to talk a lot about Jeff. So we're going to start with a couple of questions for you to answer about your kind of history with Jeff. So kind of remind us, I know you talked about it a little bit on our first episode, but what is your history with Jeff? Mr. Goldblum.
I first saw Jeff Goldblum in the movie Independence Day. Really enjoyed his character in that, kind of the know-it-all, science-y nerd guy. And I can't think of the name. Anyway, that character's name. Is that going to be one of your questions?
We'll see, man.
I'll think of it when the time comes. And then I, very shortly after that, watched Jurassic Park.
Sure.
And
we all know about how you love Jurassic Park.
I do. I love
That's
Jurassic
on the record.
Park. Yep, on the record. I loved that character.
Okay.
And then I think my friend introduced me to. He was in this movie called Philadelphia.
Oh,
he was in. He was on Portlandia.
Sure.
I in college discovered the commercials that he did for Apple. And he's. I think very recently just hit a resurgence. Yeah, and it's everybody loves Jeff Goldblum, and it's a little bit irritating for me that
it used to be
a little.
It used to be everybody was like, that's Deb's thing, but now it's kind of everybody's thing.
Well, not everyone, but it's kind of he's popular now.
He's very popular.
Well, that's all right. Good on him.
Yeah. So Deb, you've been with Jeff for a while. You've been on his team for quite a while.
Team Goldblum.
So what is it about Jeff that has been so charming to you? That's been so alluring?
I think the thing that I like the most about him is the way that he talks. I like how he stutters and his vocabulary is fun. He's just fun to listen to because he says things in the weirdest ways.
Does, yeah.
And the way that he talks is just hilarious to me. So that's probably my most favorite thing about him. I also like his glasses. I think
Can
I like
say
the way that
something
he
funny
looks.
About that?
What?
So I knew you kind of liked his glasses. I knew that you specifically liked his glasses in Jurassic Park. He's got those thick black frames or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I remember at some point in time in my adult life, started wearing glasses. And then I started with kind of just a normal set or whatever. And then I had a time where those were breaking or something.
Yeah.
I had to get a new set. And I went to some place to get glasses, and I got some with thick black frames. So I thought, Deb kind of likes how these glasses look. I know I've heard her mention something like this. And so I brought them home, and I'm like, hey, what do you think? And the first words out of your mouth is I don't know. It's those glasses don't fit everybody's head or something like that. You said something like that. Those style of glasses only work on certain shapes of heads, and that's how you
That's what I said. Certain shapes of heads.
Yeah, it was definitely well, I like those glasses, but I don't think they fit you, or I don't think that style is a good style for you. So I've changed my style. I wised up and just realized I can't pull that off. So
you do though. You still wear.
I don't wear the thick black frames anymore. No, you remember those broke. So now I'm onto kind of a thinner metal frame. Anyway,
but they still look black around the edges, don't they?
Yeah. There's still a visible frame, but no. It's all right. It's not like I've been holding on to that for 10 years to tell you, but whatever. All right, so Deb, a lot of your exposure to Jeff has been in movies.
Yeah.
So Deb, can you name for me, this isn't a quiz, this is just for you to share. Okay. What are your top 5 Jeff Goldblum movies?
Jurassic Park would probably be number 1. All Independence Day, number 2. Okay. He's done Jurassic Park 3? Mm-hmm. No, he did Jurassic Park 2, and then he had like an Independence Day 2. I just didn't I don't like all of his performances. Okay. I don't. Okay, so then
we got 1 and 2.
1 and 2. And then I'm really not sure where they fall after that, but I liked him in Thor Ragnarok. Okay. And I liked him in that hotel movie. Mm-hmm. Do you know it?
I do.
Is it part of the quiz? Can you tell me what it is?
It is the Grand Budapest.
Yeah, the Grand Budapest Hotel. I think he has I have not watched this movie, but my mom has told me about this scene with Jeff Goldblum in The Big Chill. Okay. Where he is at a house with a bunch of his friends, and they're staying the night there. He's the last one to wake up in the morning, and you see this scene of a bunch of people coming into the kitchen and having breakfast and talking, and they're doing their morning routine. Okay. And then Jeff Goldblum comes in, and he's the last one to wake up, and he says, "Am I the first one up?" And so I don't know. I just think that's really funny. Okay. But that's not. I haven't seen that yet. No, I have not. So now I'm just naming Jeff Goldblum movies.
It's so good. It was so good that your mom describing it to you makes you like the movie just for the one scene. Well, it
makes me want to watch that movie, and I will someday. Sure. He was in Philadelphia, which I liked.
So far, I'm hearing 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So do we have a 4 and 5?
4 and 5. Not at this moment.
Okay. All right, we'll just say, Deb, what's your top 3 Jeff Goldblum movies?
Jurassic Park, Independence Day, Thor Ragnarok.
Okay, fair enough.
He's also in Isle of Dogs.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm just naming movies. You know what? One of my other things that performances by Jeff that I think is just really funny. Mm-hmm. He was on David Letterman at one point in high school when I was growing up, and he described to David Letterman just how strange his cat is. Oh, yeah. He would wake up in the middle of the night and his cat would be making really just crazy, weird, alien-like sounds. And Jeff's impression of his cat was hilarious. Okay. It's one of the other reasons why I decided that I like him.
Oh, nice. All right. So Deb, we have a pretty good idea that you do like Jeff Goldblum, but how well do you actually know Jeff Goldblum? So what we're going to do is we're going to have the ultimate Jeff Goldblum trivia challenge. In this segment, I call Quiz Me, Baby. All right. So today you're going to get a number of different challenges. We're going to touch on a lot of different areas, and we'll just see how well you can handle those. Okay. So we're going to start first with movies, Deb.
Okay.
A little bit of trivia here. So what I would like you to do, I'm wondering, Deb, I have a list here of the 10 highest grossing movies where Jeff Goldblum made an appearance. I was wondering, Deb, can you name at least 5 of the 10 highest grossing movies where Jeff Goldblum made an appearance? All right. What do you think, Deb?
I have to name 5 of his biggest movies.
Well, not necessarily his biggest movies, but just the movies that took in the most money where he was a part of it somehow.
Okay. Well, let's see. Jurassic Park.
Okay. So Jurassic Park, you got
Independence Day.
All right.
Thor Ragnarok.
All right.
The Fly.
Nope, not on my list. Nope. Can I say this? It was number 11 on the top grossing.
The Fly was?
The Fly was number 11. So it's not one
I'm
of the top 10.
Close.
You're kind of close.
The Big Chill.
It is number 10. I'll give it to you, Deb. The Big Chill's on there as number 10.
But that was your question,
yeah,
right?
It was. No, you're
Five
right.
of the top 10.
I shouldn't have given you the negative reinforcement.
Yeah,
that you got it wrong. No, you did it. You did it.
Okay.
All right, one more, Deb. Can you name one more movie that you think would be on the top 10 grossing Jeff Goldblum featuring movies? So far we have Jurassic Park, Independence Day, Thor Ragnarok, The Big Chill, and one more.
I'm just probably forgetting some big ones here. I don't know. Can you give me one?
Sure. Well, let me give you a hint here. So, Deb, he has been in movies, but he's also been in kind of the revival of some of those movies.
Is it Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
That's on the top 10?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah,
he has such a disappointingly small role in that movie.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
But you're right. He's in it. Yeah. He's in it.
All right, so Deb, here, I'm going to list off. These are the top 10 grossing Jeff Goldblum movies.
Okay.
And I think I looked at this based on some media stats. Anyway, so number 1, Deb, was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That was the one. Yeah, I know.
Oh, and he's barely in it.
I know. So, like I said, it's not really a Jeff Goldblum movie, but it grossed $416 million. Mm-hmm. We have Jurassic Park.
Yep.
That was number 2 at $402 million.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok at number 3 with $315. Independence Day.
Yep.
With $306. The Lost World.
Yeah.
So you didn't name that one. Well, for $229 million. And then Independence Day Resurgence.
See,
Yeah, $103 million.
So even though I didn't like them as well, they still made a lot of money.
So one you haven't really talked about yet. Number 7, The Prince of Egypt.
Oh, he plays Aaron in that movie.
At $101 million. And at number 8, Cats and Dogs. I know, this would be like absolutely probably your least favorite movie. Deb has this thing where she hates movies of talking real life animals. Like, she likes animated movies, but like the movie like Babe or anything like that where it's real life animals and they make them talk.
Except I liked Babe. I think that was cute. But I don't think Cats and Dogs. Is it The Truth About Cats and Dogs? No. It's just called Cats and Dogs.
It's just called Cats and Dogs. I think it's we'll have to look it up, but I think it's literally just a movie where they have like dogs acting like humans and cats acting like humans, and it's about the two of them fighting one another. It's a kids movie.
It is? You looked it up?
No, but
okay, because I'm going to say there is a movie called The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
Maybe.
That is not animated, and so I wondered if that's what you meant.
We'll have to check that. All right, so Cats and Dogs is number 8. Number 9 is the Grand Budapest Hotel, and number 10 is the Big Chill.
Yep.
So yeah, good job, Deb. You were able to get the top, or at least 5 of the top. So
nice.
Jeff, so that was a little bit about kind of the monetary value that Jeff brings to a movie. But what we know is a lot of what Jeff brings to the movie is kind of that Jeff Goldblum quirk and like how he delivers his lines, and just kind of like you've mentioned already, like how he talks is maybe a little bit unique. And we're going to look at that a couple of different ways. So we're going to start by looking at that by having some listening to some Jeff Goldblum lines, and see if we can hear a little bit of that Jeff Goldblum magic.
Charm.
Yep. So what I want you to do is I'm going to play an audio clip of just Jeff saying some lines from a movie, and you have to tell me what movie that line is from.
Wow.
So here's the thing. Some of these I've kind of chopped a little bit, so all you hear is Jeff. And also some of them there's no actual dialogue. It's Jeff Goldblum making mouth noises.
Oh yeah, he does that.
So we're gonna see if you can listen to. I have 9 clips.
Okay.
And I want to see if you can identify what movie these 9 clips are from, just based off the Jeff Goldblum reading and mouth noises.
Okay, bring it on.
All right, you ready, Deb? Here is clip number 1.
So you two,
All right, Deb.
Yes.
What movie is that line from? I don't know if you want to call it a line. You know what's funny? I looked up the scripts for a lot of these. Most of the stuff that he's doing here is not in the script.
Just ad-lib.
This is just ad-lib stuff, yeah. It might say like
the beauty of Jeff.
All right, so Deb, what movie is that from?
That's from Jurassic Park.
Very good, Deb.
Yep.
All right, Deb, number 2.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to take them out, take them down, do your stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Deb.
it's so good. We're gonna have to
All right, Deb.
take them down.
What movie?
It's Independence Day.
Independence Day, Deb. You are 2 for 2.
I think I just like it because sometimes I talk like that. I'm like, I
mumble,
or just like, you know, your words can't keep up with what you're thinking.
Sometimes you Goldblum.
Sometimes I Goldblum.
Yeah, we all Goldblum a little bit. All right, Deb, number 3.
Let's stop there. You know what? I woke up this morning thinking about a public execution. I did. I really did. But for now, I'll settle for this sweet little, who's going to get him first? So, well, you're on the clock.
I love it. I just love it.
I know.
That's Thor.
That's Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, these are right up your alley.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Deb, number 4.
You heard the rumor, right? You heard the rumor, right? Well, they're cannibals.
They're cows? What?
They're cannibals?
Cannibals? You heard the rumor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You heard the rumor, right?
So just so you know, those aren't necessarily all like would be in the same scene. I've taken clips from different parts of a movie, so
just spliced them together.
So
Heard the rumor,
just so you get a little
right?
bit more, Jeff.
They're cannibals.
Hi, Deb.
Are there repeat movies? Like, did you do a couple from?
Good question. There are repeat movies. Yep.
You heard the rumor, right? Oh, have I seen this movie?
You have.
Can
I give you a hint?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking, and then maybe you can decide if you want to give me a hint. You heard the rumor they're cannibals. Are you? Is it Grand Budapest Hotel?
So you think it's Grand Budapest Hotel?
I no, like it doesn't sound like from that movie.
Mm-hmm.
They're cannibals. Okay, go ahead and give me a hint.
All right, it's a recent movie. Very recent.
Oh, Isle of Dogs.
It is the Isle of Dogs.
Yes.
Deb. Yeah, that's kind of his character's bit in that movie, isn't it?
Oh, yes. You heard the rumor.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to give
it's
that
totally
to you.
Coming back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he says that a ton.
Mm-hmm, he does. All right, Deb, good job. I'm going to give it to you. You're doing great. You're
Thanks.
4 for 4.
Thanks.
All right, Deb, number 5.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, running and screaming.
Yes, that's Jurassic Park.
It is. Can you be more
Ooh,
specific?
oh, yeah, Lost World.
Yeah. So, yes, part of the Jurassic Park franchise is The Lost World, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Deb, good job.
The running and the screaming.
I'm going to say you're 5 for 5. Deb, number 6.
Not agreed. Did you just throw my cat out the window?
Did you just throw my cat out the window? Mm-hmm. What is he talking about?
Yeah, what movie's that, Deb?
And
I also think you have seen this one.
Did you just throw my cat out the window? Oh, Jeff. Is it a cartoon?
Nope, this one's not a cartoon.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's been mentioned already this episode, so it's not a brand new one. We've definitely talked about it.
He's walking in this, sounds like he's walking. Is it Grand Budapest Hotel?
It is the Grand Budapest Hotel. Good job, Deb.
I didn't remember that he has a cat in that movie, though.
He does. I've not seen that movie, but there it is.
Oh, there it is.
All right.
And there it is.
All right, number 7, Deb.
I've become free. I've been released, and you can't stand it. You'll do anything to bring me down. That's disgusting. Have you ever heard of insect politics?
Well, is it The Fly?
It is The Fly. I kind of threw you a bone there.
Yeah, you did. I was going, just for the record, I was going to guess The Fly.
Were you?
As soon as I heard him say, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I watched just some clips of that movie to kind of prepare for this. That looks like a very gross movie.
I just don't have any desire to watch it.
It will ruin Jeff for you.
Yeah. I mean, I have somewhat of a desire because it's Jeff's movie and I've never seen it.
I don't know. I watched a little bit of it and it ruined Jeff a little bit for me, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'll abstain.
Okay. You can do whatever you want, Deb. Mm-hmm. All right, Deb, number 8.
Gee, the lack of humility.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Or the...
If I may. Oh, I wanted more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really cut somebody's
needed
pretty
more.
short. I know.
No, I don't need it. I just like
that whole
needed
scene.
to hear more.
Oh.
Because I wanted to.
Yeah. That whole scene is a great scene.
Lack of humility is astounding. And then does he go into, you got so busy thinking about whether or not you could.
Yeah.
You didn't think about whether you should.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep, you're right on.
It's Jurassic Park.
It is Jurassic Park again. All right, Deb. Number 9. You ready? Mm-hmm.
Oh my! He's in pain.
Yeah.
Is it the fly?
It's not the fly.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, hold on.
Okay, I'll give you one more guess. See if you can get it perfect. You're probably not gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you might. I don't know. Stab in the dark.
Is it one of his top 10 grossing films?
It is.
Is it? Oh, is it Independence Day Resurgence?
It is. Yeah. He has like a character trait in the Independence Day series where his character does not like flying.
Oh yeah.
But he ends up going into space a couple of times. And in Resurgence, they take him up into space, and it's I can't think. It's Thor, the actor who plays Thor. It's his younger brother who plays the role in the lead in that movie, or one of the leads, I should say. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he takes him up into space and he freaks out. So.
I kind of I barely remember that movie. I think I was just kind of like, oh, yeah, Jeff.
Oh well,
could have done better.
You got to pay the bills, man.
Yeah,
that's right. Those pianos don't come free. All right. So good job, Deb. You did a great job.
Is that all of them?
That's all the lines.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Those
I'm going to say you're 9 for 9 on those, Deb. That was really good.
Thanks.
All right. So now we're going to jump into some character work that Jeff's done. We're going to stay in movies.
Okay.
So Deb, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a character that Jeff has played, and you have to tell me what movie it's from. So we might hit a couple of movies that we haven't seen so far. Some of these we've talked a little bit about, so we'll start with some easy ones. Deb, first off, the character is Ian Malcolm.
You mean Dr. Ian Malcolm?
Dr. Ian Malcolm, yes.
Jurassic Park.
All right. Deb.
Wait, I want to say, before we get to this character,
yes,
I'm kind of remembering what his character's name was from Independence Day now.
Oh, okay.
David.
Okay.
David.
Okay.
That's all I remember right now.
David. All right, Deb, here's question number 2 of name that character. David Levinson.
Yes. Independence Day.
Yeah, very good.
I just wanted to say it before you did.
I know. I could tell you're like, this needs to be out there before this question comes up. So yeah. All right, Deb.
Yeah.
The Grand Master.
The Grand Budapest. No. Thor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thor Ragnarok. All right, Deb, next. Duke.
The Isle of Dogs.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, character's name is Aaron.
Oh, Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
All right. Next character is Deputy Kovacs.
Oh, Deputy Kovacs. I really don't know, so I'm going to guess Grand Budapest Hotel.
You are correct, Deb. See, you're just so good at narrowing down. You don't know everything about it, that's for sure. Right. But you know enough to narrow things down. All right, Deb. The next character is Seth Brundle.
Oh my. Seth Brundle. Mm-hmm. Is it The Fly?
It is The Fly, yeah.
Cool.
He talks about, during the movie, he talks about the Brundle fly.
Oh.
Like he's, I don't know, it's a weird movie. All right, this last one, I don't know, we'll see. This might be the toughest one I've had so far. The character's name is D.H.
Whoa.
Yeah. I pulled this one from, it was looking at some of his top rated movies.
Huh.
And we have not mentioned it yet. I don't even know I'm positive you haven't seen it.
Okay.
So this might be a stretch.
Yeah. D.H. So it's not The Big Chill. And we haven't mentioned it yet.
Nope.
I don't know what it is.
Deb, it is Igby Goes Down. Have you
I've
ever
never
heard
even heard of that.
Deb, there's your homework. Igby Goes Down. I think it was on the top, it was top 10 rated Jeff Goldblum movies. I don't know if he plays like a mob boss. They said, if I remember, if this is the one I'm thinking of, I think it's his least likable character, but it's a very good performance.
Well, see, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that.
You're looking for performances where Jeff is not likable or just different?
A performance where Jeff is different.
Mm-hmm. I bet this is it. I don't think he's classic Goldblum. So
cool.
All right, so Deb, I
do love classic
Goldblum.
Yeah.
So, all right, so Deb, very good. You've done a really good job with these. So thanks, I'm going to say you got all but the last one. So
yeah,
very good. Yeah,
cool. Thanks.
All right, Deb, we have
fun.
one more more little segment here to test your Jeff knowledge. You've mentioned already that you have appreciated Jeff's work outside of movies. He has done a ton of spots on TV.
Yes.
He's done a ton of like little cameos and guest appearances. Jeff has been working for nigh on 4 decades, of all different medium.
One most recently that was kind of fun was when he was shooting Thor in New Zealand, and he like took over a food truck. Have you seen those pictures of him in the food truck? Like those are some of his best pictures.
Just like him handing out food to people.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't hurt that the guy ages very well. Like, I think he's actually probably better looking now than he was when he was.
Well, I mean, did you see him in Fly? Gross.
Well, he starts out,
but
he has that
even without
that
all
long black curly hair. Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what his hair looks like in Fly, but
long.
Yeah, okay.
It's cool. Long. He rocked a mullet for a while. Yeah, he's wizened up on that.
Yeah.
All right, so Deb, but what I'd like to do is we're going to take a look at some of Jeff's appearances outside of movies.
Okay. And
we're going to see if you can identify what the property is, what he's doing, the show or the ad or whatever.
Okay.
So, but we're going to do this in a little bit different way. So, Deb, have you ever listened to? Now, pardon my language, but have you ever listened to what's called Drunk Jeff Goldblum?
Yes, it was like kind of like a meme or something a while ago, wasn't it?
Right. So it's basically the way that Jeff talks. If you were to slow it down, it actually sounds like he's of an altered state of mind, maybe.
Right.
And so, what I did is I did some searching and I was able to find some videos of Jeff slowed down, and I made some myself too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you some appearances of Jeff that have been slowed down to about half speed. And see if you can identify what I want you to identify is what is maybe the product he's talking about, or maybe the show that he's on based on how he's talking. So we are going to play Jeff. This is kind of Jeff in an altered state of mind here. We'll see.
You just wanted to make it really difficult.
Yeah. So we'll see if you can do these. I don't think. Yeah. We'll see how you do. All right. So here's the first one.
What do you think the greatest gift of the holidays is? Internet? I'd say internet. Yes, absolutely. It's of course as easy as it's always been. 10 minutes out of the box, you're on the internet. But now you can post your photographs for all your family to see all over the world, and now you're the purveyor of, you're the generator of, you're the author of great stuff. Isn't it nicer to give than to receive?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Jeff.
So Deb, first of all, I'll apologize. There's some distortion as you slow down. To slow down the time something takes, but without changing its pitch, it leaves a little bit of distortion there. So you're probably going to hear that coming through. So, Deb, tell me, what was that for?
Well, it sounded like a holiday, like maybe it came out at the holidays.
Okay.
I have 2 thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him do like commercials for apartments.com and Apple. I'm going to go ahead and guess Apple.
You are correct, Deb. That was an ad for Apple. That's an old one, too. That's old one. So.
I think when I first discovered the Apple ads on YouTube, they just really cracked me up. I don't remember that one specifically, but yes.
All right, Deb, let's see how you do with the second one.
Okay.
Boy, when you shop online these days, they get so personal, don't they? What's your email? What's your phone number? Where do you live? What's your credit card? What's the secret code on the back of the credit card? Secret code on the back of the credit card? Uh-oh. I'm not giving that up. You don't have to expose that financial information when you shop. It's safer. What? What's my expiration date?
All right, Deb. All right, Deb, do you have any guesses on what you think that...
I think Jeff Goldblum is funny enough with all the slowing it down and all this stuff, but it's entertaining. Apartments.com?
No, that is incorrect. Deb, the correct answer is PayPal.
Oh, really?
Does that kind of make sense now?
Yes, I didn't know that he did PayPal commercials.
Yeah, he's a PayPal guy.
Okay.
All right, Deb, number 3. Let's see if you can get it.
Question. What does it take to live a life of fame on the big screen, the small screen, even the silk screen? That's my face. The answer may surprise you. Really great lighting. Have I benefited from exceptional lighting? You tell me.
All right, Deb. And any context clues you can tell from that advertisement?
Yeah, so he's talking about lighting. He's got this like music playing. It just makes me think of realtors. I'm gonna guess apartments.com again.
No, Deb, you're incorrect. That was a Super Bowl ad for GE, General Electric.
Oh,
yeah, he talks about light bulbs a little bit there. All right, Deb. So this is a little bit harder for you.
It is.
I don't know if you've. All right, so Deb, number 4. You ready?
Yeah.
Tim is moving up in the world, promotion-wise, but his search was going nowhere fast-wise. Ta-da! The perfect launching pad for the new... The what?
The new what, Jeff? The new what?
Yeah.
Jeff.
So I did have to cut some part. So I did on this one. I also edited these down so you just hear Jeff and we don't go back and forth between him and the person he's talking to.
Okay.
So yeah, some of these may sound a little incoherent, which kind of I think adds to the to what's going on in these
to
these
the goal
clips.
of the
Yeah, that's right.
meme.
Yeah, right. So what do you think, Deb?
I don't know what else to guess besides apartments.com.
Deb, you are correct. That is apartments.com.
I knew I'd get one.
I know you got it. All right, Deb. All right, let's see if you can do number 5. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever ask anybody what their favorite color is?
I love this one.
I'm sure
This is my favorite one.
People have asked you. It's not the most interesting question, but how many times do you say beige? Never. Because it's one of the worst colors.
It's one of the worst.
It's hardly even a color. It's like oatmeal or sand. There's nothing. It's beige. It's boring. It's bland. Now, computers, why in heaven's name have the people who've made computers before never done anything but beige? That's nuts. That's nuts. Have they been in thinking jail? That's crazy.
Oh, I love it. That's the one I first discovered of the Apple commercials. He's trying to sell an iMac, right?
iMacs, yeah. That's those kind of pill. I don't know what you call them. Those box-looking things, or like a monitor and computer all in one.
I know what an iMac is.
Oh yeah. I was describing it, just kind of reminding everybody
what an iMac is.
Yeah.
We know what an iMac
old
is.
Ones though, but
I know the ones that had color.
Right. Yeah. But it was kind of like, I don't know. I think they're kind of funny to look at now, don't you think?
Oh
like
yeah.
This big long, like I don't know, kind of elongated or not elongated. I don't know. It's like you took a TV screen, pulled out the back. I don't know. I think they're very funny looking nowadays. But yeah. All right, Deb. This is your last one. See if you can see what this is Jeff's appearance on.
Okay.
They fly so high. Hello, my name is Jeff Goldblum,
And here you see me sitting in our a beautiful home, ostensibly my home. It's
It just says, "Oh hi, hello."
To be honest, not my home, but it could be my home. This is going to be the most exciting day of my life ever. What we're doing today is focusing on food. Food.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Deb.
I just love he speaks in hyperbole. It's just so funny.
Yeah. So Deb, do you know what that was for?
The Funny or Die Cooking with Jeff Goldblum.
It is Funny or Die's Cooking with Jeff Goldblum, which I would say in watching back and preparing for this episode, I think that Jeff Goldblum is at his most Jeff Goldblumiest in the Cooking with Jeff Goldblum. Like when you watch him walking around the supermarket and just like he just is hamming it up. And I would say, I've kind of gone back and forth on Jeff Goldblum. Not like, but like, I'm like, oh, is he all there? But like, he like knows his audience.
I think he knows what people want.
Exactly. He knows what people want.
Yeah.
And like, I've watched him like when he was doing interviews for like new movies and things like that. They just want him to do the silly stuff. He will do the silliest stuff people ask him to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy him probably the most. Like, I've really enjoyed him on Jurassic Park and Independence Day. Like, for movies, those are my top movies for him. Sure. But I would say I enjoy him probably the most when he's just being Jeff Goldblum, like on Conan or probably I saw him first on like Letterman, Conan, Leno probably. And then I enjoy him even now on like Funny or Die, Cooking with Jeff Goldblum, those Apple commercials, the one where he's talking about beige. Yeah. Like, I think they're hilarious.
Nice. All right. Well, Deb, you've definitely confirmed your love for Jeff Goldblum this episode.
Well, yes, I think so too.
Yeah. So, and your knowledge, I would say you did a pretty good job. Yeah. You haven't seen everything he's made, but the ones that are important to you, your wheelhouse ones, and maybe you've got some homework to do after this to go watch a couple of movies. So.
I think I do, and that is one of my goals is to see all the movies that he's in.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And I will say, like, I don't think all the performances are great, but I do.
Just want to try.
Still really think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And thankfully, Jeff Goldblum is still putting out very Jeff Goldblum-y things. So I think even now, like how he's come back into popularity, he can just be silly. He can just be our silly, lovely Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. He doesn't have to be serious or win any Oscars or anything like that. It's
making him money.
Yeah, he's doing just fine.
Yep.
So, all right, Deb, nice job.
Thanks, Luke.
All right, well, fun. We're going to wrap up here with a segment I like to call Young Love. So, Deb.
Yes.
Do you have anything that you have kind of recently fallen in love with or really enjoyed or something you'd like to kind of share?
I'll tell you a story.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
This is new.
I know. So I've been putting just a lot of time and effort into teaching. Yes, I started a new position.
You are a great teacher, Deb.
Thanks. Yeah. That's nice. I do spend a lot of time at school just kind of keeping my head down and like not being antisocial, but like I'm working, and like but one thing that made me really happy was the other day our teacher leader, like the guy that's our like his job is just to be like a support to us and also to support the students how they need it. He came in and was just wanting to say hi, and it's hard for me to stop working in cases like that and just to like take time out to like stop and talk.
Sure.
But I did, and like I had to like make myself. And so I did, and we talked about movies. Like we talked about Batman. We talked about
like The Dark Knight.
Just all the different actors who have played Batman.
Sure, yeah.
It just like made my day.
Oh, great.
And so he and I just proceeded to name all the actors who had played Batman. And I was like, what about the guy from the 80s?
Adam
like
West.
Late 80s. No, not Adam West. Like late
Val
80s.
Kilmer.
No,
Okay.
he was in the 90s.
I give up. I mean,
well, let's see if
Nicholas
you can.
Keaton, or I mean, Michael Keaton.
It was Michael Keaton.
Nicholas Keaton.
Yeah,
that's
Nicolas
like a
Cage.
that's a cross between Michael Keaton and Nicolas Cage, which I do want now.
Yeah.
Now that I've said it.
Nicolas Cage as Batman.
Yeah, I've spoken that into the world. Well, you know that Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Superman one time. Like, you can see videos of him.
Really?
Yeah, that's why in the new Teen Titans Go, they had Nicolas Cage voice Superman.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
it's kind
funny.
of it's kind of a callback joke to when Nicolas Cage was almost Superman.
Yeah, well,
he
that
had
would have been
long flowing Nicolas Cage hair,
like
with a Superman outfit. You can find pictures of him on the set. Anyway,
I want to see that.
Not set, but yeah, tryouts or something.
We were talking about all the we named Val Kilmer, George Clooney, all the actors. There's more that have played Batman, and we could not think of Michael Keaton. And I was like, this is it was so it was bothering me so much that I couldn't figure out. I couldn't name Michael Keaton. I was like, the guy who was in Multiplicity.
Oh yeah.
And the guy that and I could name other shows that he had been in, but we couldn't. So and finally I just went and got my phone and we looked it up. And we both went, Michael Keaton. It just made my day that to start off my day talking about movies and it made me glad that I took some time out to chat. So
your young love is professional relationships that can also be friendly and
yes.
and enjoy off topic distractions with.
Yeah, enjoying the world of just doing something new and coming to just terms with your work will get done. Yeah. Take some time out to enjoy the view.
Yeah, there's lots to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Deb.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for joining me on this.
Yeah, thanks, Lou.
I think you did great. So now we've got this Jeff Goldblum camel off our back.
Yeah.
So that's all done for. So
it's done.
Yeah. So
tell you what, I just don't even know what else.
What else you're interested
I'm gonna do horribly on anything else you ever.
Oh, really?
But the next episode you hear will not be you interviewing me.
Oh, okay.
I think it's time to do.
That's a DD promise.
Yeah. I think it's time to do one for you.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll do something else
with
a friend.
What you don't know is the secret is it's always easier to be on this side because there's nothing expected of me. I get to have all the answers ahead of time. It's so much easier. That's the reason I keep pushing off everything else.
That's why you do it.
Yeah, that's why I do it. Well, Deb, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for getting that ready. That was fun to talk about Jeff.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed those clips. So yeah, hopefully you get a chance to enjoy the rest of this nice rainy day.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Luke. Good to see you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Do you want to try that bye again?
Bye, Deb. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Bye. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hey, Griffin.
I'm just thinking what time it is.
Okay, can you go back downstairs? We're going to finish our recording, okay? Okay. All right.